The biggest railfan event of the 21st century is happening in June in Pennsylvania. Today is Wednesday, April 8th, and this is 570 News on the Go, brought to you in part by NorthCentralPA.com. Sunny today with a high in the low 50s. North Central PA reports that a Sunbury woman has been charged with child endangerment after she overdosed while her child was present. Police found 42-year-old Erin Shenher unresponsive, and officers administered Narcan, and she was revived. There was a snorting straw and baggy residue within reach of the child. Lester James II is accused of fleeing from police on two separate occasions. It's alleged the 26-year-old Williamsport man ran a red light on Maynard Street in the city on February 12th and led officers on a high-speed chase on I-180 with speeds in excess of 100 miles an hour. Police allege he is the same driver who fled from police in Luzerne County a week earlier. He was arraigned on charges of felony fleeing and 7 summaries and is free on bail. The Sun-Gazette reports that during the proceedings, he refused to answer any questions as part of his arraignment. A meet and greet is taking place this week to introduce the candidates for Williamsport's Home Rule Commission. The informational session is Thursday from 5:30 to 7 at the River Valley Regional YMCA. The event will provide an overview of home rule, and attendees will have an opportunity to meet the candidates and ask questions. The seven-member Home Rule Commission will study the city's current government and draft a custom home rule charter that will act as a local constitution. Spring cleanup begins next week in the city of Lock Haven. Public Works employees will be picking up brush April 13th and 14th, 20th and 21st. Leaves and garden residue must be kept separate and placed in bags or containers. Brush or limbs must be tied in bundles. All materials must be placed along the street curb by 7 a.m. each day. City personnel will not pick up trees, building materials, household garbage, ashes, appliances, furniture, or other refuse of that type. The newly developed Williamsport Lumber Yards will host its first tournament this coming weekend. The premier baseball and softball complex features 6 lighted synthetic turf fields for youth baseball, girls and women's softball, and a convertible collegiate-sized field, along with concessions and a hospitality hub. The lumber yard, which was developed on 28 acres between I-180 and Penn College, is expected to host 79 tournaments per year and attract nearly 175,000 out-of-town visitors. The Standard Journal reports that retired Army veteran Matthew Dawson and his family from Florida, alongside a collaboration with Kramer Feed of Snyder County, will be featured on the Lifetime series Military Makeover with Montel Williams. Kramer Feed supported the family's move toward raising backyard chickens and improving their food source. The segment featuring Kramer Feed will be aired April 9th at 7:30 on Lifetime and then again on May 8th. And the biggest railfan event of the 21st century is happening in June. The world's largest operating steam engine, Union Pacific's Big Boy number 4014, is coming to Pennsylvania as part of a nationwide tour celebrating America's 250th anniversary. Highlights include the Northeast PA excursion on June 14th that will run from Nesquehoning to Pittston on the Reading and Northern Railroad. That same day, Reading 2102 will lead another excursion from the Nesquehoning Regional Railroad Station to Pittston and return by way of the Lehigh Gorge. Tickets for the excursions go on sale this Friday, April 10th. They can be purchased online at rbmnrr-passenger.com. For the latest in news and events, head on over to NorthCentralPA.com. I'm Liz Brady, and you're up to date with 570 News on the Go.